Welcome to the Instagram stories for Wednesday, June 15th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. So good news, Instagram announced a ton of new features today. A lot of them are about protecting teenagers on the platform, which is sadly needed. Here's head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, talking about those changes. Warning, this is a long clip.
Keeping teens safe on Instagram is so important. And today we're announcing a whole suite of new tools for parents and for teens to help keep teens safe on Instagram. The first area is parental controls, because we think that parents know what's best for their kid, because each kid is different. And today we actually have 4 different announcements around parental controls on Instagram. The first is that we're expanding to 7 more countries around the world, because over the last few months, they've only been available in the US. The second is now parents can initiate the relationship, where previously the teen could only initiate the relationship, and clearly that's not enough. The third is parents can set periods during the week, times and days where their kids can't use Instagram, because maybe you want to make sure that they can do their homework or not be distracted at school. And lastly, we're providing more information to parents when their teens report something on Instagram, including who they reported and what they specifically reported. Now, in addition to parental controls, it's also incredibly important to me that people feel good about the time that they spend on our platform. So there's a number of things that we're doing to try to make sure that that is the case. The first is we're encouraging more people to use our take a break feature, which just lets you know how much time you spend on Instagram, and you can set limits and encourage you to try something else. And we know that teens, they don't necessarily listen to us. And so what we're doing is we're working with creators and we're helping them create content that encourages them to use take a break and raises awareness around mental health and well-being more broadly. We're also working on, or actually launching, something called nudges. Now, we've all been there where we've gone too deep into one subject and popped up and wondered, how did we get here? How much time did I just spend? So now, if you spend too much time on one specific topic, and this is for teens to start, we're going to let you know you've spent a lot of time on one thing. You might want to try a different topic, and we'll encourage you to explore something else as well. And that's going to start rolling out this week as well. So lots of different ways to help people feel good about the experience that they have on Instagram and to help keep teens safe on Instagram. But at Meta, we have other products too. An incredibly important one, and an increasingly important one, is the Quest headset. And so today we're announcing we're bringing parental controls to the Quest headset so that parents can shape the experience that their teens have using Quest into what's best for them as well. We're going to be rolling that out in a few countries to start, and we hope to get out to the whole world by the end of the year. Now, this work never ends because keeping kids safe is incredibly important, but also because the world changes faster and faster. So expect to hear more from us on this topic over time. Now, there was a lot in this video, so if you want to check on any of the details, you can always check out my link in bio. And if you've got any requests for specific features around safety or parental controls, please comment below and we will take a look. Hopefully there's some cool ideas coming our way. And with that, I'll see you next week. Peace.
Okay, I'm going to break down that very long clip, but first, here's a quick word from our sponsor, #Slayer.com. The Instagram Stories is sponsored by #Slayer.com, which is the super easy hashtag tool to help save you time and get more views on your posts and your reels. I'm a big fan of this product, not just because I use it myself, but also because the creators are a family business. You can start growing today at #Slayer.com and upgrade using coupon code IGStories to get your first month completely free. And we're back. All right, let's talk about some of the things that Adam Mosseri mentioned. First, the parental controls around timing is an amazing feature. As he was discussing that, I was thinking what it would be like if my job, for instance, could set those hours of restricted access on my phone for TikTok. For instance, between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., I was not allowed to use the TikTok app, and what the repercussions of that would be. That's a hilarious idea. Overall, thinking about all these features that Instagram is implementing around parental controls and teenager safety on the platform really indicates to me that they are expecting some kind of government intervention if they did not make tools like this. And hopefully this does help address some of the problems that we've seen revealed by the Facebook whistleblower, Frances Haugen, in recent months. I could keep talking about these topics for hours, but I'm going to cut it short. Thanks so much for listening, and be sure to come back tomorrow for more Instagram news.
I'm not yet a member of the Instagram team, but my podcast covers many Instagram themes. But the name, image, logos are trademarks of Instagram and the LCC in the USA and every territory. Everything I publish independently until Zuck returns my DMs and starts to pay my salary. Not sponsored or endorsed, no lies, no fallacies. I use their logo with permission, not malicious or callously. No trademark violation, filling all criteria. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Daniel Hill Media.